Our player tip of the podcast is
Don't be a
dick. That's not bad. Now this add flavor to your saves comes from our patron Zambo on our Discord. This player tip is brought to you by a little bit of beer in a late night shower. Role play your saving throws. What does your character actually feel when they make a charisma save, a wisdom save, or an intelligence save? For charisma, is your character momentarily wooed by a compliment? For intelligence, do they almost have an instinctive reaction but then hesitate because it's not logical? Or for wisdom, do they start to impulsively react but then stop? Now, some saves are easier than others, such as Constitution or Dexterity. Shrugging off a vibrant poison through your body, or reflexively jumping out of the way makes sense. But those mental saves is something that gets overlooked all the time. So you can really enhance those saves at your table by adding a bit of flavor. I really like this because honestly, I didn't realize that I don't do this until this tip showed up in our Discord. What do you guys think?
It does need to be something that needs to be done right, and I think it's done best if you keep it brief and concise.
Yes,
because if every player takes their sweet time to articulate in fine detail how they made each and every single save, that's gonna slow everything down a lot.
That's true, but is that going to be any different than explaining an assault on your character with an attack roll?
I did say brief, so.
But yeah, I think that that's definitely something that could be a little fun. What do you think, Brandon?
I've used a few of these in the game.
For me,
it can be difficult though.
Yeah, it can be. So, especially with certain things like wisdom makes sense, right? That's basically willpower, right? Your ability to have a stronger mind over matter thing. Intelligence is one that I struggle with, because how do you logically explain psychic damage, for instance, right? So what I've ended up kind of doing is, when somebody is attacked, let's use a Mind Flayer since it's such a well-known psychic monster, where it makes a psionic attack against somebody. It's easy to have them start to almost like they see illusions or flashbacks or nightmares in their mind's eye, right? I always, in movies, you see that kind of the quick screaming, and then the screen shifts and then shifts back. Something kind of like that to me, where it disrupts the reality, is kind of the way I always go. But that can be tough to make fit in every situation, I think. So either way, I think it's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you guys have anything else you'd like to add to that?
Not good.
I still keep picturing a enemy mage casting fireball, and when the flames suddenly disappear, there's a massive scorch mark on the ground, except for a 5-foot area with a rogue standing. I don't know how they're taking damage, but okay.
I've never really thought about that because they have that evasion thing, which means when they succeed, it drops it to 0 damage.
You
right?
saved, and you use uncanny dodge.
Yeah, I feel like that's a moment, at least when you really have to make sure that you describe potentially some sort of object that can help explain that away, like a cart or a pillar or a boulder or somebody's body. Like, that's what I envision them doing. Just like uncanny dodge is just hide behind a friend.
I'm now picturing Christopher Walken in the film 7 Psychopaths. Take some damage from fireball. No, but you have on a safe. I don't care.
I don't care. But I have a gun.
So? Well, that doesn't make any sense. Too bad.
This is just how it is. All right, that'll do it for our player tip of the podcast. Don't be a dick. Hey, that's pretty good. And you can avoid dickitude by adding flavor to your saves.